It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey. Good morning. It's Sarah and Diana this morning. Ethan is off, so thank you to the lovely Diana, always.
Hello. Thank you.
Yeah, up and at 'em and cute earrings.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Got to be styling. It's on
Yeah.
video.
There
for
we
those
go.
of you watching on Facebook.
All right. Shall we get to the news?
Yes, as Ethan
Here we
says.
go. Yes, here we go. The Missouri Supreme Court says on October 14th, Lance Shockley will be executed. You might remember the name. He is the man who was convicted of killing a Missouri Highway Patrol trooper in 2005. Sergeant Dwayne Graham was killed outside his house in Carter County. Graham had been investigating Shockley for involuntary manslaughter and leaving the scene of an accident. Knob Noster, which is just a town north of Whiteman Air Force Base, not too far away here in Missouri, is getting some extra security measures. Federal officials say the base could become a target of retaliation since that is from where the B-2 bombers took off to head to Iran over the weekend to take out their enriched uranium. No word yet on specifics of the new safety measures, but we know that it has been increased.
Okay. Well, if your business was affected by our strong spring storms, you can apply for some financial help from the Small Business Administration. Small businesses, residents, and private nonprofits that were hit at the end of April could qualify. This is for properties in Berry, Christian, Dade, Dallas, Greene, Jasper, Lawrence, McDonald, Newton, Polk, Stone, and Webster counties.
There you go. That's a long list.
How'd I do, Sarah? That I felt like
Perfect.
a school closing for a minute. Anyways, starting today, there will be a disaster loan outreach center set up starting at 1 p.m. at the Greene County Public Safety Center on West Scott Street. You can also apply online, super easy. I don't know. I haven't done it yet, but at sba.gov/disaster.
Yes. In other words, easy to go online. Yes. And then who knows how long and convoluted that application may be.
Yeah.
There you go.
And get this, Buffalo residents are one step closer to having their nice pool reopened after a woman destroyed it with fire and vandalism. That's just terrible, especially in this heat. She was arrested, but for the rest of the town, they've been itching to get in the water on these hot summer days. Renovations have been underway, and the city hopes that by mid-July, they can reopen to the public. The damage was 5 months ago, and police say 2 people broke in through the fence and spray painted the pool as well as set a fire inside the pool house. An 18-year-old girl, Cheyenne Engel, is charged in the crime. So
yeah, what a bummer for the rest of the town. Yeah.
One person or 2 ruins for a lot of people. So
yeah. Well, it was 5 months ago. You'd think they would have been able to get it fixed, but they had to wait on insurance too. Because there was enough damage that they couldn't just go in and, you know what I mean? Like you got to go through the proper financial channels, which can take a minute.
Wow.
All right. Some North Springfield residents are concerned after city council voted to rezone 104 acres of land to kind of add to a neighborhood. This is in the 3200 through 3400 blocks of North Vernon Road. Developers are changing that acreage from single family residential to a mixed use plan development. Some existing homeowners there say the sheer number of houses going in will overly increase traffic and crime in that area. So not in my backyard. Kind of the story of the game always whenever there's new development coming in. But the development is going to move forward. They have clearance to do so. They are also calling for some commercial development in that area as well. All right. You may or may not know, because this is not a ton of people, but absentee voting is underway right now in Greene County for the August 5th special election. A tax issue for the Pleasant Hope School District is what's on the ballot. So if that's you, you can go to the Greene County Archives building on north of Boonville to cast your ballot. You can also vote absentee by mail, of course. And to get the form to do that, you can find it at greencountymo.gov.
Okay. And just over a week away from the 4th of July holiday, I'm sure people
So
are going to
wild.
have some great plans, and it's going to be a busy travel season. So, according to the TSA, they are predicting more than 18.5 million people will fly from Tuesday, July 1st through Monday, July 7th. And this is interesting. This past Sunday, June 22nd, was the busiest single travel day by air in the agency's history with
That's nuts.
0.1 million travelers. 3.1.
Yeah. And I was a 0.1 because I was traveling on Sunday in the airport through Chicago.
Yeah. Oh my
And
goodness.
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, we just got back from Denver, and I don't know about you, but just it seems like there's been a lot more missed connections and things not going as you have planned. Like we missed my nephew's wedding, which was just heartbreaking, but because all the other flights were sold out the next day. So it's one of those weird travel seasons. I think weather affects things, and obviously the demand.
And even being at Springfield Airport, I took out from Springfield. It was super busy, which I'm
Wow.
not used to that. Like, I mean, which is awesome, by the way. That's great. But I was like shocked at how busy it was.
Yeah. Wow. In the morning? Did you fly in the morning or in the evening or
It
afternoon?
was actually afternoon, like 2
Okay.
p.m. I think I left at 2 p.m. Yeah. So,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. I'm like, look at all these people.
Right.
Okay, listen to this. Ozarks Food Harvest is offering fresh produce to families in need. This is really big. They got a $200,000 grant that allowed them to get 78 raised garden beds full of produce.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's so awesome. I think
Yeah.
there's just something really special about being able to grow and give, being able to eat your own like produce and
Oh yeah. Well, and just like
it's
health
delicious.
wise, like
Yeah.
it's way
Most
healthier.
of the time pesticide free and all of that.
Yeah.
Ugh,
That.
don't get me started on that.
Yeah. That too.
Yeah. Although, can I share a fun fact?
Sure.
I've been working with a nutritionist, and I found this to be fascinating, that there is more like pesticides and bad things in meat, like meat, than in produce. I didn't know that.
I can help you with that.
You can. Okay. Do you have a cow?
I have a farmer in Ava who has a cow.
Oh, well,
yeah, Douglas County. Hello, they know how to grow them.
okay. Well,
yeah.
All right.
Hit me
There
up,
we go.
Joe, and I'll give you his information.
Okay, Joe.
You can hit me up though. He doesn't have that many cows.
Okay.
But you
all
can
right.
hit
Well,
me
I don't
up,
have
yeah.
that much freezer space, Joe. So we're gonna have to go like
Yeah, and you don't need the
month.
whole cow. Like you could get like a quarter of a cow. So yeah.
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 Okay. Well, Sarah, you told me to look up some really fun events. So
Yeah,
I did
tell
my
me what
homework.
you found. Tell me what you found. Okay.
So y'all, I got to tell you that aroundtheozarks.com event calendar has so much going on. So
it is money.
Go there
I'm
first.
telling you. Yeah, it's the best.
I'm going to like halfway talk about most of these events, and you're going to be like, Diana, you missed something important. Like, when does it start?
But no, they can go to aroundtheozarks.com though, and they're all there.
Yeah.
And it's super well laid out. That's why I love it so much. There's a lot of event calendars in the area. And I'm telling you, am I biased? I guess, but it's just a fact,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all.
Yeah. Well, today,
keep going.
Today is really fun because it is, I used to work for the park board, and this is really fun, and they sponsor the show. So they have Wednesdays at the concert series featuring jazz. I think they're going to have jazz today. It's from
at Founders Park. Yeah.
Yeah. At Founders Park, noon to 1, bring your own lunch and listen to some jazz for free. And you might bring your lawn chair too. I will say it's a concrete park. It's not a grassy park. So bring your lawn chair, and it makes it more enjoyable. And then also tonight, Sarah, you might crack up at this one.
What?
It's open mic night at Blue Room Comedy Club.
Listen, I have no business being there, but you sure do. You are funny. You're witty. Yes.
Funny.
This is why you're around the Ozarks, because you're like
Because I'm funny.
Ethan's. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't like to say it out loud because I don't want you to feel on the spot. Ethan's like, don't tell people I'm funny. It really puts me on the spot to be funny.
Okay.
And I'm funny because I don't try to be funny. So sorry to
Well,
put you on the spot, but you are, and I would show up for that.
I would have no material because
Yeah.
I don't know what it takes. I did improv
I know,
and
that's what I mean. You used
wing
to do
it.
improv.
Like,
How hard can it be?
well, to come up with a bit for a comedy group, like I need a partner. Like I
Yeah.
need someone to like interact with.
Ethan would do a bit with you. He has all sorts of things that he could do bits on because he gets like, I don't know.
Okay.
He's like king of like common sense, but witty about it. I don't know. I can't even. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, the one
You'll have
thing
to come up with something.
I did learn in improv is, and it's really important and people don't always realize it, but like if you say no to whatever the person said to you, the skit just dies. So it's always yes and like, yes, I agree with whatever that person said, like, oh, there's Billy Bob over there in his white pickup truck. And okay, yeah, I can't believe he had Margaret with him. So
Yeah.
you don't say no, you say
Right.
yes, and then you add something to it, like Margaret was with him. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Margaret and her
Yes.
stash, and
Right.
then you go on, and then
See
it might turn into
right
something
there.
funny.
Could we also just pass along that tip for any interview on the planet?
Bingo. Yeah. Instead of like a one-word answer and then
Right.
just it
Except
dying.
for it's on the reporter to ask an open-ended question.
Right. Yeah. Are you having fun with this interview? No. Anyways, open mic night at Blue Room Comedy Club is tonight. And then there is free movies at Founders Park this Friday, which is going to be really fun. They're showing the movie at 9 p.m. They have to wait till it's dark outside. But Wild Robot. I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm not familiar, but it sounds terrifying. We are so close to wild robots taking over all the humans that I feel like it's probably Hollywood's rendition of what's going to happen 5 years from right now.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's that.
Do you ever
And
look
then-
at these old movies like from Hollywood? You're like, yeah, they knew all along. They knew it. They knew all the
robots and
things.
aliens going to take over the world. Who knows?
Exactly.
And then this one might be more up your alley, Sarah. It is the Fit Fest. Fit, like
Nice.
get your fitness on at the OC.
Yeah.
It's coming up on Saturday. And what a fun event. I believe it's running a couple hours, like Saturday morning. Again, I did have the details and then I didn't bring them on air.
That's fun though. Yeah. The Fit Fest at the OC. Who doesn't love the OC? You know?
So in the OC, if you don't know, it's in Ozark and it's probably going to be a lot of fun. There is a fee to be able to go because I think it gives you a chance to sample a bunch of the different fitness classes that they have. So cost is $28 for annual members or $32 for monthly members or non-members like me.
I wish I could remember. There's a friend of mine. What is her class called? This would be such a good shout out for her.
What?
Her name's Chrissy. She teaches a class there. It's like a dance class, but it's not Zumba.
Zumba, power
what
dance.
is it called? She's just
Cha-cha.
something else. This girl's something else. I'm
Mm.
telling you, she's something else. And if you just see her arms, you'd be like, yeah,
Then you want to join her. Yeah, you're like, whatever
because,
you're doing, I'm there.
It's like if you're going to hire a personal trainer, like that person should be in shape. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely
Just
agree.
a rule of thumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Goodness, I wish I could remember what it was called. I got nothing. And the problem is I can't find her on Facebook right this second because I'm under pressure.
Oh, it's okay. Well, maybe if you go to the OC, you're going to see her and you're going to see her class and you'll be like, I'm going to go to her class from now on. I'm sure they're going to have strength training and dance classes and all sorts of other fun stuff. So
yeah,
I think you can go and stay and get like a 5-hour workout in. Maybe not 5 hours, but hours.
I don't. I found her. Hold on.
What class is this?
Chrissy. If I could just show you her picture, you'd be like, yeah, I'd work out with her. Oh my goodness. Okay, like I don't know what it's called, but can you just like can you see this video of her?
Oh yeah. Oh, she's dancing. Yeah.
So, look at this woman.
It's aerobics.
There you go. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And she teaches that at the OC.
And there's a rainbow. Okay, this is good. This is
more than and that video that you just saw.
Grapevine.
That was her from her Mother's Day post. That was her mom. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, that was her mom. So
well, perfect timing. I mean, if you're still needing to, get in your swimsuit for swimsuit season,
right?
It could be some good options.
No thanks.
Well.
I mean, at some point I'll have to put one of those on, but the problem is I'm past the age of caring. I don't care. you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, happy Wednesday, folks.
Thanks.
That's the show.
Okay.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. That's all we got. We hope to see you here tomorrow. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Bye.
Bye.